Hey everyone, well, I may be late to the party, but at least I arrived with the help of a friend. We're going to taste the ever elusive Elijah Craig Barrel Proof Batch C923 Straight Bourbon Whiskey, 133 proof, aged 13 years, 7 months, courtesy of my friend Bourbon Barry. Bourbon Barry, this one isn't a special thanks to you. Much appreciated for this and all the samples. Everything has been fantastic. This is the one that I could not get my hands on anywhere in New Jersey, whether it be just bad timing or just the fact that it just was not in a lot of stores anywhere by me. So I really appreciate this, Bourbon Barry, and all the samples. Definitely follow Bourbon Barry. Great guy, great content. So I think this is a particular bourbon that really needs no introduction. I think everybody at this point has heard about this, and a lot of people have reviewed this, tasted it. Basically, this one has a pretty high bar for me because I'm expecting great things, and this has just gotten accolades everywhere, both from people who have reviewed this professionally, just everybody on TikTok, whether Facebook, everywhere, any place. This particular whiskey has been just gotten rave reviews. I mean, that's with the exception of Whiskey Advocate, which shocked everyone. And when it didn't make the top 20, I thought it was actually going to be the winner, just from what I've heard, but of 2023. But in any event, this one I don't think needs any introduction. I'm just going to give some really quick facts, and I want to get right into this. This is, again, the third of 3 releases of the barrel proof releases that Elijah Craig does. They do an A release in January, they do a B release in May, and then the C release in September. This is the September 2023 release. Elijah Craig Distilling Company, Heaven Hill. Again, it's released September 2023. As I said before, it's 133 proof, aged 13 years, 7 months. It's got the Elijah Craig mash bill, 78% corn, 10% rye, 12% malted barley. It just is a sign up until 2023. These barrel proofs had, I think it was like a 12-year age statement. Mid 2023, with the B523 release, they dropped that age statement. And initially, the B523, I think, was like 11 years something, and it was beneath that. But then the September release just blew us out of the water with an amazing 13 years and 7 months. So this is going to be, I'm just very excited. So let's get this in a glass. And by the way, before I just do that again, as I always say, look at these wonderful Liquid Ministry sample glasses, Bourbon Barry logo on the front and the measurements on the back. And we are going to get this in a glass, and I can't wait to get started. Okay, so we have this in a glass right here. I put 1 ounce of the 2-ounce sample because actually what I want to do after this, I think I want to kind of put this against a Larceny barrel proof, but let's save that for after. Let's get right into the nose. Oh, that's an amazing nose. That's really nice. I'm getting just wonderful. I mean, definitely getting some oak there. I'm getting oak, detecting some fruit, caramel. I mean, that's 133 proof, but it's really not like really an ethanol smell, just a nice oak caramel smell. Here we go. Let's get right into the taste. Cheers. Oh boy, okay. I already can see where all the well-deserved hype is. Oh boy, this is still going. I'm just enjoying the whole experience right now. That was one heck of a palate and finish, and it's still going. Like, I actually want to go right to the finish. This is a long, wonderful, never-ending finish, still going. Okay. I would say of the 3 of them, I would say the nose is the least of it, but the palate is. I'm getting barrel straw. I'm getting from spice. I'm getting cinnamon. I'm getting vanilla. I'm getting caramel, fruit. I don't want to even say chocolate, whether it be maple. I'm getting a whole lot of flavors. This is a very complex pour. This is you know what it is. I guess I am definitely impressed with this. There is just a lot of. It's a very complex and well balanced for um, everything I think you would want in a barrel proof bourbon. I mean, there's oak, there's caramel, um, everything from even a little cinnamon maple. I'm just listing everything that I kind of taste. A warm finish. There's definitely, you can tell that this has been in the barrel a long time, but in a good way, not where something is over oaked or anything like that. Okay, this is absolutely delicious. I mean, I'm at a loss for words. This is very, very good. Very, very good. So what I'm going to do really quick right now, and this is why I kind of wanted to do a kind of half of this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour a little more in this glass, and I'm going to put this against the Larceny A124. Now with Larceny, that was the only barrel proof batch that I was able to purchase. I had the B523, so I want to put the Elijah Craig C923 against the Larceny barrel proof A124 in a glass to see how they compare. Okay, so I have the Elijah Craig C923 right here, and I have a pour of the Larceny A124 right here. So 133 proof on the Elijah Craig, and this is a 124.2 proof. This is the January 2024 release. Elijah Craig is a rye bourbon. Larceny is a wheated bourbon. I have to just say one thing right off the bat. They both have something in common, and I do like both of these much more than I do the regular small batch. I think of the two of them. I mean, I initially kind of always liked the Elijah Craig small batch better than the Larceny small batch. So the difference on the Larceny for me is even a bigger improvement, just because I really never really cared that much for the small batch. Although I liked it a little bit better this time when I did them head to head. So we got them right here. I'm going to start again with the. Actually, let me do it this way. Let me start with the Larceny A124. I'm going to separate it with water. Cheers. That is very good. But when I put them head to head, I do get more of what I would expect out of a wheated profile. And this is the Elijah Craig C923. One more time. All right, well, the two of them head to head, and I have to say, I had said before, I think and I still do, the Larceny barrel proof A124 is phenomenal. But in this matchup, this one, the Elijah Craig C923, still edges it out. No doubt about it. Although that's taking nothing away from this, because I am loving this. But this is when you put them head to head, it's still noticeable how much. Just how impressive this Elijah Craig C923 is. So I will cut it there. I mean, I think I've been a little bit of a loss for words here, but all I can say is that I do think that the hype has been well deserved for Elijah Craig C923. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. It's a very complex, very well balanced barrel proof that I think it's setting a pretty high bar for the future releases. I have not had the Elijah Craig A124, but obviously it's aged less, and from what I've heard, in general, it's good, but it's not. This extra time in the barrel, 13 years, 7 months, has done this well. These are both great pours. The Elijah Craig C923 is definitely hard to beat. Cheers again. Take care. And Bourbon Barry, thank you again for this sample. Amazing. And all the samples, definitely follow Bourbon Barry. We got one more really, really good, good sample that's coming up next. Cheers. Take care. Thanks for watching.